Usually we do not work on an untitled document. In this case, we're just doodling, so we're not going to save the document. Don't worry about that. So enable the pen tool. Again, you can come over to the left side and click on the pen tool icon, or you can hit the letter P on the keyboard. The pen tool enable, hover over your canvas, and just to get used to doing this, let's just make a straight line. Click and let go, and it makes what's called an anchor point. Go anywhere else. I'm not clicking and dragging, I'm just moving the mouse. Click, let go, and I just made a line. Okay. Now how do I bail out of the pen tool? Well, I can come over again to the toolbar and I can click any selection tool. Let's say I'll click the selection tool, and now the we can see the bounding box that this is selected. So the way to get out of the pen tool is to enable a selection tool. There's another little trick though, so let me just click anywhere to deselect. Hit the letter P for pen tool. Click anywhere, drag the pen tool, click again, and I'm just clicking, letting go of the mouse, and clicking again. Okay, so I want to get out of the pen tool. Now I could use the mouse to go back to my toolbar, but a shortcut is to, on the Mac, press the Command key. On the PC, press Control. Let me repeat that because I kind of stuttered. You're using the pen tool. Okay, so like now this is, you can see it's like floating around here. You can move the mouse over to the toolbar and click a selection tool, but the better way to do this is if you're on a Mac, hold down Command. If you're on a PC, hold down Control. So when I hold down Command on the Mac, it reverts to the last selection tool I used. Okay, so I'm holding that, the pen tool is active, I hold down Command, the selection tool becomes active, I can click and deselect. Okay, and when I let go of the Command key or Control on the PC, the pen tool comes up. So get used to doing that. Two things I want you to just take away from this one video here. Letter P enables the pen tool. Okay, so I can draw, yippee, hooray for me. I can make shapes. If I hold down the Command or Control key on the PC, Command on the Mac, Control on the PC, the pen tool reverts to a selection tool. So I can like deselect. All right, so let me see. The other thing is, okay, so we have these lines on your canvas. Do a Command A on the Mac or Control A on PC. Command A is select all, or Control A is select all, and just hit the delete key so we have a nice clean canvas. Alright, so enable the pen tool. We're going to draw just a simple curve with 3 points. The way we draw a curve, the rhythm is click, hold, drag, and just take your time and be very careful and deliberate, and there's no reason to hurry. So hover like somewhere in the upper left of your canvas, click and hold. There's no hurry, right? Nobody panic. Drag. As I drag, what I get are these what are called handles. Okay, so clicking, holding, dragging. Now I'm going to let go of the mouse. So I got one anchor point and handles. Come to another part of the canvas, like somewhere towards the middle of your square canvas. Again, we're going to just very deliberately click, hold, and drag. So click and hold. Take a deep breath, drag to the right, so you get this, and again we can start to see like how the handles are affecting the curve, right? Come to another part of the canvas, and like towards the upper right, it's not, just kind of follow along what I'm doing here. Again, click, hold, and drag, nice and slow. Okay, so here we are. So now how do we bail out of the pen tool? Well, we can, again, go over click the selection tool, but I'm just going to hold down the command key or control key on PC, get my nice little selection tool, and I can click, and there's my curve. Okay, so let me show you, just watch this, don't do this. A lot of folks, when they're first using the pen tool, they're in a huge hurry, so they'll do something like this. They're like, oh, you know, what is happening? I cannot control my right hand or my mouse anymore. So don't freak out and don't panic, and like don't get frustrated, and like, so like this kind of stuff is not going to, you know, help your sanity any. And like any Adobe product, I can Command Z out of here. Let me just go back. So review this video if you need to, but what you want is a nice curve with 3 points like we have here. Okay, so this is what we're going to work on. So get a curve looking something like this, and I'll see you in the next video.